humans have always been curious creatures, especially when it comes to examining the world around us. Whenever we find something that we do not understand, we look at all the evidence and see if there is a rational explanation to be found. However, there are things in this world even today that we simply can't explain, and there are some which we probably shouldn't even be trying to. For those things, objects and creatures, there is the SCP Foundation, with their sole goal being to contain, secure them, and protect us from whatever dangers they may pose. And today, we will be taking another look into their archive and analyzing SCP-087. Now, SCP-087 is classified as Euclid, meaning that it is not very well understood, and most of how it behaves cannot be explained through the current scientific knowledge that we possess. As it so happens though, if you were to take a look at SCP-087 from the outside, chances are you wouldn't even realize you're looking at something to be scared of. If you were to make the trip to the campus at you may happen upon a doorway constructed of reinforced steel with an electricity-based lock mechanism. This door has been disguised to look like the janitor's closet, and it has been specifically affixed to the point where opening it is extremely difficult. Currently, no personnel or civilians are permitted any access to this door. If you were to open it, you would gaze upon a dimly lit staircase which descends down at 38-degree angle for 13 steps before reaching a platform, rotating 180 degrees and descending further. This is SCP-087. Now currently, there is no known limit to this staircase, as no one had been able to reach the last flight of stairs. Should you choose to go explore yourself, however, a light source is something you will definitely need, as there are no light fixtures anywhere in this staircase. Don't bother bringing anything stronger than 75 watts, however, as SCP-087 seems to have the ability to absorb any access light, making sure it remains in pitch darkness. Now, all subjects that have attempted to descend this staircase have reported hearing distant and distressed audio from what can be presumed to be a child, anywhere between the ages of and begging for help and to be saved. Most subjects estimate this distress call to be coming from approximately 200 meters below the initial platform. However, no descents down the staircase have seemingly been able to bring the subjects closer to the sound, some of them describing it as if the sound was walking away from them each time they took a step. Now, while it might seem like we're simply looking at an infinite barren staircase, if you were to go down there, chances are you would not be alone in the darkness around you. Each subject that has gone down these stairs has at one point or another encountered SCP-087-1. This appears as a face with no visible pupils, nostrils, or mouth on them, which seems to appear suddenly and hover just outside of the subject's light radius in the darkness in front or behind them. Every subject that faced this creature has inhibited intense paranoia and fear for their life. However, it is unknown whether these feelings are just a natural reaction or elicited by the SCP itself. Here is an excerpt from document 087-I, where the subject D-8432, a 43-year-old Caucasian male, is descending down into the depths of SCP-087.
It's fucking dark.
Is your functioning properly?
Yeah, it's working. It just won't light these stairs all the way down.
Thank you. Please continue. Reason for stopping?
Did you hear that? There's a fucking kid down there. Sounds like one.
Could you please describe the sound?
Young, either female or a very young boy. It's crying and sobbing and saying, "Please help. Please." Yeah, it keeps repeating that and crying.
Can you estimate its distance from your current location?
Fuck, I don't know. Maybe 200 meters down?
Thank you. Please continue down the next flight. Can you still hear the crying?
Yeah.
We're picking it up as well. Please continue down. Stop if you notice any changes in the audio or environment.
I'm not getting any fucking closer to that kid.
Noted. Please continue.
I feel a little uneasy.
You spend a long time in the dark, unknown stairwell. It's natural. Please continue.
Fuck! What the fuck is that?
Can you please describe what you see?
It's a fucking person's face thing at me. Fuck! Right at me.
Is it moving?
No, it's just fucking staring at me. Fuck, that's creepy.
Please approach and further eliminate the entity.
Fuck. I don't want to fucking...
At this point, D-8432 begins a panicked ascent up SCP-087. After reaching the top, the subject collapsed. However, based on analysis, that was simply the result of fatigue due to rapid ascension. And while this was only the first of the several subsequent attempts, no one has up to this point managed to reach the bottom of the staircase, with the subject D9884 getting the furthest down, at the very end of her journey being approximately 600 flights of stairs down. At this point, SCP-087-1 had appeared on several occasions, closer than any other time, and by the very end, as D-9884 tripped and seemingly fell unconscious to be never seen again. It is worth noting that the sound of crying seems to have gotten relatively close to the source of the camera. So who knows, perhaps there is an end to SCP-087. But until we find out more, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have at least something fun to think about while trying to fall asleep tonight. If you liked the video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All of those would be very much appreciated. And if there is anything that you would like to add, or a recommendation for another SCP for me to cover, make sure to leave those down in the comments as well. I would very much like to read them. Now with that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of today, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.